I think the more you think about this game and had a little bit of time to digest over the last couple of days, the angrier you get. Not with injuries and not with umpiring. Fuck, it's been embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Listen to some of the fucking diarrhea coming out of the mouths of our fans. But everyone's entitled to an opinion. I wonder how much fucking time Michael Voss, and I know he was asked the question after the game in the press conference, he had to answer it, but I wonder how much time in the player review, and I assume they've already had it, or maybe they're going to have it in that beautiful auditorium there where the players and the coaching staff meet and they show vision and all that type of stuff after the game. The areas they did really well in and the areas they did poorly in. Wonder how much actual time they spend on the Charlie Curnow 50-metre penalty or the big one that Jack Nunes touched goal, which wasn't allowed in the end. What if they actually slow it down and go over and over and over it and over it again, and they talk to the players how they were robbed, and if only this happened, if only we had that goal and we had momentum. I've got a feeling they would not spend one fucking iota of energy or time into even worrying about that. Before the game, so answer this for me, before the game, were we capable of winning this contest? Yes, we were. More than capable, regardless of the injuries, regardless. 50-50 contest. Did we field like Richmond? 22 players on the ground. Yes, we did. We actually play any kids, first-year players I'm talking about here. No, we didn't. We did not. Richmond did. Young Gibcus, young Clark, a couple of wet behind the ears youngsters playing on the big stage, big game. Did it rain on Thursday during the day? It fucking pissed down where I was. It was going to be wet. Rain before the game, rain during the game. Did we adapt to the conditions at all, particularly in that first half? No. Did we actually cough up the first 6 goals on the back foot in that game? Richmond's pressure was elite in our faces. Were those first 3 goals in that first quarter the result of our fumbles, whether it was because we didn't adapt to the conditions or we shit our pantyhose because of that fucking perceived pressure? Yes. Owi's fumble in defensive 50, Richmond goal. Walsh fumble from a handball received from Doherty, Richmond goal. Third goal, Curnow, Charlie, drop mark, inside forward 50, ball spills over the back, easy Richmond transition. They get their third goal. Get our much vaunted midfield, which has been lauded, magnificent, safe, wonderful. Did we get smashed in our fucking one wood, our bread and butter clearances? Yes, we did. And I mean smashed. Did Richmond actually have an incredible 76 inside 50s? 76 inside fucking 50s for the game. And I thought our defence actually, under those circumstances, stood up really, really well. What about our missing defenders, Jacob Wiedering, Zach Williams, Oscar McDonald, Mitch McGovern, Caleb Marchbank? What have they helped in that area? Clearances? Stopping inside 50s? No. Maybe Chera would have helped a little bit, but fuck, let's not forget that Richmond didn't have arguably one of the best players in the competition in Dustin Martin, who would have thrived in those conditions, and it would have made Richmond's midfield a lot stronger as well. Did the human meatball, Dion Prestia, have a fucking 13 clearances? 13? 8 more? Yes, 8 more than any of our midfielders? Did Jack Graham get in the faces of our midfielders like 10 crunching tackles? And our combined midfield of Cripps, Hewitt, Walsh, Kennedy, Chuck Fisher in there. Okay, they didn't have a combined 10 themselves. Players we identified, prime movers for Richmond before the game, were huge. Any time into Jaden Short, who had 989 metres gained from his 24 kicks, played the conditions perfectly, just the one handball. No, we didn't. Did we do about Liam Baker? Not much at all. He was huge. Did we put anyone onto him? No. Did Richmond play the conditions perfectly? They played the percentages. Yes. Kicks off the ground. People saying they had luck. Well, that's what you do when you play the percentages and wet weather football. You make your own luck. And ask yourself this question. 10 minutes remaining on the clock in that last quarter when Harry had kicked 3 in a row and we were coming hard. Was there enough time for us to win that game of football? Yes, there was. Did you have doubts that we could actually win that game of football in the circumstances? I bet you did. I bet you did, because it's us. It's us. And we've still got doubts. We've still got doubts about this team. After Jack Newnes' goal wasn't allowed, was there actually enough time while that review was taking place for us to set up, assuming that it may go against us and it would be a behind? And players are excellent at that, switching on, setting up. Was there time? Oh, there was fucking ample time to set up behind the ball, to lock that ball in our front half. But no. One of the easiest transitions of all time down the ground, Richmond goal, basically took all the wind out of our sails. Our lesser likes actually step up. We're the reason why, okay, we didn't get the 4 points. Cottrell, O'Brien, Newnes, Durden, all serviceable, all played okay. Boyd, absolutely excellent. So we can't blame the lesser likes. Are we still dumb? Are we still someone on Twitter actually said, are we still a naive football team? And I reckon that's a great description, naive. That we were so slow that we thought we could play millionaire football, overuse the handball. The fact that Richmond love that frontal pressure. And we've played right into their fucking hands. And finally, were the umps a small factor? Of course they were. We did not get the rub of the green, but by fuck we got the rub of the green in round 1. And there was no whinging and whining then. We were just basking in victory. And just saying, well, we played good footy. Okay, we played good footy, and Richmond played good football. Have we, and I talk we, okay? We can't control what the umpires are going to do. We can't control the injuries at the moment. Have we now put ourselves in a vulnerable position when that was always going to be a 50-50 contest, and that game could have been won given where we were at? We are now in a vulnerable position. Yes, we are. And finally, lick our fucking wounds. Cop it on the chin. Get your tongue out and fucking lick it. Lick it. Lick that cut on your fucking leg. We need to take responsibility for that loss. The team, the coaching staff need to take the responsibility for that. There's something still not quite right with this group. We are getting there. But that game there, like the Collingwood game, was there to be won. and we failed to do it. That fucking hurts. That hurts more. That hurts more than any fucking umpiring decision or any injury. Because we think this team is capable. Speak soon.